Financial freedom, we're on the right track. In this digital flow, let the cash grow. Retire early, let your passion grow. I'm thinking magic, got the vibes on lock. Building up my brand, watch it rise like a clock. From social posts to emails that connect. Turning all my dreams into profits, no neglect. So if you think I like, just play your part. Create, inspire, let it flow from the heart. With every effort, the future's looking brighter. Then this together, let's take flight. Inside, no need to break up. Financial freedom, we're on the right track. In this digital flow, let the cash grow. Retire early, let your passion grow. The beats and the trumpets go, dance our rhythms, we're standing tall. And bear a note, bring the vibe and high. Bring it out, is how we thrive. Working smart, no need to break down. Financial freedom, we're on the right track. In this digital flow, let the cash grow. Retire early, let your passion grow.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, Rijeko.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. Welcome from
Thank
Perth.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening to all the audience. Welcome once again to our weekly discussion, our weekly chat. My name, of course, is Rujeko. I am a mom based here in Melbourne, Australia, working as a digital nurse, working as a nurse, and of course, a growing, very passionate digital entrepreneur. Noreen, over to you.
Yes. Good evening. Actually, good morning, good afternoon, and good
Oh,
evening
yeah.
to all our viewers, wherever you are watching from. My name is Noreen. I'm a mother of three, a registered nurse by profession, and a passionate digital business owner.
Wow. I want to say thank you so much for your music. Of course, we are actually showcasing Noreen's music that she's actually been creating in the background using AI. It's absolutely fantastic. You're definitely growing in your skills, and I just want to say well done to you. Absolutely fantastic work. Thank you for allowing us to play the music today. Thank you, Noreen.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Are
That's
you
so
are you
interesting.
enjoying it? Yeah, are you
Definitely,
enjoying
I'm
it?
enjoying it. You see, all this is happening through this business.
Yes.
Skills that
You've
I've
been
acquired through this business.
yeah. You've become a writer and a
Yes.
producer
Oh,
actually.
yes.
Wow, wow. Fantastic, fantastic. Anyway, okay, so today we want to dive into the hottest questions of the week that, of course, you guys in the background have been asking us. And we know that when one person asks a question, probably 10, 20, 30, many of you are asking the same. And so that's why we come here on live and we like to discuss those questions. We like to discuss those and address the answers as well. Um, Let's go with the question that you have this week, Noreen.
Okay, so my this week's question is: who is suitable to work in this business? Who is suitable for this business? Basically, is the question. My answer: I always give a short, sweet answer. Uh, so my answer for today is: in this business, it's for everybody. As long as you are 15 years and above, working parents, retired, migrants, housewife, and single moms or single ladies, anybody can do this business. I want to dwell more on the single ladies because guess what? I'm a single mom. So
Wow.
this is for the single ladies, single moms. Definitely, you need to get into this business because this business, I tell you, it's a yummy. It's a yummy. I am learning quite a lot through this business. If you just heard from my colleague, that I am cooking music behind the scenes, making music. I am
Yeah.
making different things through things that I'm learning through AI. I'm doing AI, which is something that I used to hear from other people. This one is doing AI, that one is doing AI. I didn't know what AI was all about. But now ask me about AI, I'll tell you all about it Because
Mm,
what? Guess what? I am cooking music through
mm,
AI. I am making these 3D characters through AI.
yes.
All these skills I have learned them through digital marketing business
Mm,
because it makes you sharpen your brain.
yeah.
So I think, yeah, I want to encourage more to the single ladies, to the single moms, that this
Mm,
business is for you. Think about
mm,
it.
mm, mm,
You have
mm,
those
mm,
websites. Think about it.
mm, mm.
Thank you.
100%.
Yes.
100% I agree with you. I've got so much to share on that point that you're sharing. Posting. People don't understand why we do this posting and probably why you are increasing and learning on your skills. But of course, because we're doing market attraction, it's all about visibility. It's all about being seen. It's all about socializing and people becoming familiar with us and us being able to connect with people as well so that, that trust is there. And the minute there is trust, the minute people actually feel like, okay, we maybe we are like-minded people with them, they reach out and we start, and that's how we actually, get people to plug into our systems. That's how we actually start conversations. So yes, so definitely you're learning. And I think another point, Norina, actually wanted to bring out is about this issue of, why are we encouraging people to join digital business? Of late, we've been hearing about talks of inflation, because of what's been happening around the world.
Mhm.
And we know that inflation is probably not a good thing. It means prices, are going to go up.
Yes.
Let's talk about fuel, let's talk about
Mhm.
groceries, let's talk about anything that affects us as ordinary Australian citizens. It means that perhaps salaries will not go up, but the buying power that we have, it's not
Mhm.
going to be as much. We're not be able going to buy as many items as we used to, with the money that we had. We all know when there's inflation, there's that risk of jobs. And actually, I want to share a point that we received some news, actually, even from my where my kids are going to school. They are talking about now, because of this issue with the petrol, the cost of petrol, and energy prices. You know, we don't know what will happen. We don't know whether they want to ration it. We don't know whether we'll be able to move around as much as we used to. So, they're already starting to talk about schools, learning from home again. It's kind of
Mhm.
like, yeah, it's kind of like we're going back into that era of COVID,
Yeah.
and
Mm.
you know what? This is where it affects a lot of people. You begin to think, okay, what about those people who have jobs whereby they rely and they need this petrol? They don't have that opportunity to work from home. What's going to happen to them? you know
Well, people
and
like us, we need to drive to go to work because it's a
Yes,
hospital.
that's right.
We need to be at
Essentials.
the hospital.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
right. But this is where, we want to get people to perhaps be a bit more open-minded and start to think of, what can you do to help your situation?
Mhm.
This is where digital business comes in as side hustle,
Definitely. Yes.
that will actually help you to make a little bit more, and you're earning on your own terms, because salaries are definitely not going to go up. And honestly speaking, I think back in the era of COVID, that is when digital business was really booming. So we are anticipating that us here online, we are definitely going to be in the boom. So what better time, what
Exactly.
better chance to start this
Mhm.
business? What better opportunity? Yeah, so putting it out there for people. Think about your options. Think about, it's not going to be easy just to swap jobs or just to get a job, because it's a different era, and they're anticipating this inflation to be forecasted even all the way up to 2027. Times will be a bit tough, times will be a bit hard. So yeah, It's thinking about your options and taking the chance, taking the opportunity. And all it takes is just being a little bit more open minded. Listen to us, what we share, our questions, but also do your due diligence. Just pressing into the links, listen to
Mhm,
our webinar, listen to
mhm,
our pre coaching videos. It probably is not as bad. You'll be surprised of what it really is and what it really means,
mhm.
to be running a digital business. So, yeah, I wanted to address this from that point of view. But I also, anyway, anything you have to share,
Yeah,
Noreen? Sorry.
I just wanted to add on before you finish that.
Mm,
I just wanted to say to the audience, you know what? This era that we are in is the digital era. So just catch up with the wave and move with the flow. Because
mm,
once you are left behind, you are left for sure. So
mm,
we are not here for fun. We are not here to just make noise to you, but we are here to give you this idea, to give you this advice, to encourage you to join into this digital business. Because you know what, one day you come back to us and say, you know what, thank you for all that you did. We thought you were just
mm,
here for fun. Yeah.
It's true. It's true. I agree. I agree. I have a question, Noreen. Last time I addressed on MLM, multi-level marketing.
Mhm.
And today I want to address on pyramid schemes, because a lot of people, they associate us with pyramid schemes. And a lot of new people, I know, they come and they listen to us, and these are the conclusions that they come up to, even though we share and we talk about these things all the time. But it's okay. It's always good to keep sharing, to keep raising that awareness. So, are we a pyramid scheme or are we not? Maybe first of all, let's dive into that. What does a pyramid scheme look like? What does a pyramid scheme actually do? So, with a pyramid scheme, um, number one that you will find with pyramid schemes is people actually don't know that they're actually banned and they're actually illegal. People don't know that. People don't know that a pyramid scheme does not even offer any product. It does not even offer any service. It's actually a type of business model that is focused on just recruiting people with promises of high returns. That's what they do. And the lesser people that they recruit, then that's how, they don't make as much money. But there's no product, there's no service. In other words, with a pyramid scheme, there's no value. There's no value in a pyramid scheme. And the people who the people who the people who are always at the beg your pardon, the people who are always at the bottom in a pyramid scheme will remain at the bottom. And the people who are at the top will always be at the top. And that's why pyramid schemes, they are banned in places like Australia, America, Canada. I don't know which part of the countries that you may be coming from, but they are banned. They are not legal. That's a pyramid scheme. Now with us, we are not that. We are definitely not recruiters. We, on the other hand, provide value to the people. We provide services of value. We provide products as well of value. We don't work on recruitment. We work rather by just coming here online, open, authentically sharing our stories. And that's how we connect, and that's how we actually get people plugged into our sales funnel. um, with market attraction, yes, just like how Noreen was sharing, it's about visibility, posting your content of value. It's flexible. We're working from home. You're actually your own boss. You don't work under anyone. And essentially, when you are starting the business, you just start as a boss. You're not working for anybody. And it doesn't mean that when you start at the bottom, you always be at the bottom. How you succeed in this business depends on how much work you're going to put into. So many scenarios and so many times a lot of people may join the business, and maybe they find, for example, me and you, Noreen, we are here where we are, but because they are doing it full time, they're putting it more time into their business. Easily they can even overtake us, because it's all about a fair go, fair chance. What you put in is what you're just going to get.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think I just wanted to highlight those differences. And on top of that, with our business, we are a government recognized business. You definitely have to be registered with the tax office in the country that you are in. For example, here we are registered with the government. If you are running a business in Australia, you definitely have an ABN number. You know, you are recognized. The business, the government knows that you actually exist. And it's the same in whichever country that you be operating the business from. It's definitely government recognized. So yeah, if we were banned, if we were illegal, there is no way I would risk coming online as a registered nurse, risk my registration to come on a live and to talk to you guys. I mean, that's definitely, there's no way I would do that, you know. So it just shows how real we are, and how this business actually is very much legal. Yeah. So that's what I have to share. I don't know. Any last words you'd have for our people today, Noreen?
Well, my usual.
I
Click
know
the
what you're
link.
going to say.
Yes. Click the links.
That's
I
right,
think
guys.
I'll just get the audience to just listen to this a little bit more, so that they can see that we are actually doing something with this business.
Thank you so much, Noreen. While your music will be playing in the background from me and yourself, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for following. Thank you for listening. If you're going to be watching us on YouTube, please kindly comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
In a world of screens and endless feeds.